important in this world and in this earth that we live in today, it gets underestimated, it gets undermined, it doesn't get looked as important in today's day and time. Love is very important and it's crucial because you can change a whole person's outlook on life if you give a person just pure, genuine love, pure, genuine careness, pure, genuine sympathy, empathy for the next person. A person could come from a very messed up, toxic environment, and they may not even know what love is. They may never even experience what love is, and they can have a real broken relationship with the word love, with the action love, because love is more than just a word, it's an action. You can say you love someone, but what are your actions behind saying you love a person? Do you genuinely love a person? Are you taking 10 steps for a person? Are you actually being there for a person emotionally, spiritually? Are you reaching out to a person? Are you caring for them from a distance? Like, it's many forms of defying and showing your way of loving a person. So, like I said, going back to a person that comes from a broken environment, a toxic home, you can be that person to change a person's complete outlook on what love means to them. Because love to them can mean treating them poorly, treating them any type of way, yelling at them, cursing at them. Because it all starts from a person's background environment. It all starts back to where they came from, how they were raised. And that's how a person perceives the earth. That's how a person perceives the love that they received. Like I said, everyone's perception can be totally different on what love means to them. So, like I said, love is the highest form of energy. Love is the highest form of frequency you can give to another individual. And it could be a very great thing. So, I feel it's important to just express that love for a person and express your heart to a person. Pour your heart out to a person, especially if you know they come from a wicked environment. For example, say if there's two separate households, right? One household could be toxicity. The parents aren't treating the kid right. And say that kid has a friend over and that friend is exposed to the toxic environment, to the dad being drunk all the time. The dad is being rude to the wife. The dad is showing a form of not caring for the wife, for the kids, for every person that's around him in that household. He doesn't care. He's cursing up a storm, and he doesn't have no type of manners for that for his kid's friend that is there experiencing that. That friend can have a whole different outlook on what love means to them in their household. Now, say that same friend, right, goes back to his or her parents, and him or her is explaining to the parents, like, hey, mom and dad, like, I just feel like, my friend isn't in a good home. It feels weird. It feels off in that household. And I was wondering if we would be able to give my friend a chance and an opportunity to experience what love really means and what love really should feel and be like. Boom, the parents is like, okay, let's invite the friend over here and let's see if we can help shift that friend's perspective on how a household is really supposed to be handled as far as operating in a form of love, respect, genuine careness, and loving one another. That right there is exactly what I mean. Is the friend is inviting the other friend that is living in that toxic household, in that toxic environment, and is giving that friend the opportunity to experience and feel what love is supposed to feel like. And that is the highest form of love and the highest form of frequency that is going to vibrate to the next person. And that is going to expose that friend on how life is supposed to be lived. And now that's going to be a ripple effect, because now that friend that was invited into the household that's filled with love and operating off of love and respect, now they're going to know how to operate when it comes to starting their own family. And it's going to bridge over to the next family, and it's going to bridge over to the next family. Shoot, that friend could even start um, a podcast or start a community base on where they came from and what they were taught through another person. And now they could just uproot and build off of that, off of the strength of them being given the opportunity. Like, love still does exist in this earth, and there is still great, good hearted people on this planet. It gives people a sense of hope, is what I'm saying within this whole video. So, I say all that to say, man, love your neighbor, love your friends, even love your enemies. It could be from a distance. You don't have to text them and try to piece and patch it up. Love your enemies from a distance. Pray for them. Simply pray for them. Pray for the people that you no longer hear from. Don't don't operate in the form of being offended. Don't operate that way, because that's operating in a way of Satan. Satan operates in confusion. He operates in feeling offended. He operates in hate. Don't operate in that. Operate in a form of love. Be very forgiving of one another, and love your neighbor. Love the next person. Life is short, and no person should be holding that weight, holding that burden, holding that baggage on their heart. If you operate on a form of loving one another and having a peace of mind, everything else is just going to pan out, and you're going to feel so much better about yourself and so much better in this realm of existence. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope y'all have a great night, great day, whenever y'all come across this video. And most importantly, just stay blessed, stay grounded, stay rooted in the word of God. And I'll see you guys in the next video.